everybody. This is a chilly February Saturday morning. I'm headed to Providence, South Carolina to pick up some lift assist wheels that we're going to use to tie the planter together with the subsoiler. And the planter's supposed to be here next week, so hopefully next Saturday we'll be doing that. But going to pick the lift assist wheels up, and then we're coming back to the farm. We're going to be putting the tanks on the tractor today, so enjoy the video.
Well, I gotta go back on there?
Yeah. All right. You got your in? So you can go over the trailer tongue.
I gotta go in front there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
I got it. Yeah.
Come over there right near. Gotta come up.
Yeah.
Get a bowl, a little bowl, and put it up under that, on the trailer. A little bowl. A little bit. You said now, put a bowl right there. Gotta come up a little bit. You can pick it up right there. See, you can pick it up, but you got to be. Oh, right there. See that? Need a bowl to put up under there.
Maybe look behind the rain bin on the ground. It should be a piece of flat wood, like a 1x4. That wood? That might work.
Slide that view, but not quite. That go whatever. Come on, a little bit more. Hey, you slide that way, he'll go up. Oh, a little bit more.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So yesterday the battery went dead in the GoPro, so didn't get to get a lot of film. I don't know why it didn't charge. It was plugged up, but anyway, the tank is on. We got it on. Got to clean it up. Got a little mildew on it, but yeah, it's on. It cut ass. These bolts back here, you know, on the other side, the holes had a lot of rust and dirt in them, and getting them cleaned out, ended up making a little tool to clean them out. But we got it on yesterday. That took the whole day, so we didn't get to do the towel tanks. But this is the tool I made. You can buy like a taps. I'm sure most of y'all know about that, but It's great for cleaning out. If you can see the dirt right here in the groove. So take a side grinder and cut some grooves in it, and that lets gives the dirt a place to escape when you're trying to clean it out. That and shooting some penetrating all in there while we're screwing it in there. But we got all the holes cleaned out. We're gonna clean out the ones for the sound tank here later on this morning, and then we'll hopefully get those tanks on later today. But surprise, this showed up yesterday. Yeah, so here's a new planter. You saw it in the a video a couple weeks ago when I went down to the dealership to see it. But here she is. Pretty nice. Still got a few things to add to it. We got to put the spray units here on the back. They'll attach back here on the back of the hopper, and got to get a fertilizer pump, and it'll attach back here somewhere. And fertilizer openers. So I wanted to get some. I was gonna order some from Shoop that bolt down here on the front of the row units, but I looked to get on their website and they're on back order. I'm gonna call tomorrow and see approximately how long that back order is. Though the ones from John Deere are like $700 or better for each row, which is crazy. The ones on Shoot were like $375, and I guess that's why they're on back order, because they were cheaper than John Deere. So if I can't get those, then I'm gonna have to look at some Yetter fertilizer attachments. So that's what we got to work on next with the planter, but we got it. So next weekend we're gonna attach the planter to the subsoiler. But yeah, so that's why I'm back here. We might as well go ahead and do a little tour of the equipment while we're here. Of course, y'all have seen the 630 Flex header in action, cutting soybeans this past fall. This is a subsoiler that I bought last year, KMC. It's a 6-row, 30-inch. I got a guy that's supposed to be coming to buy it because it is for sale. I got the bearings for this coulter here. Need to find those. Get that to him when he buys it. But yeah, it's for sale. If he doesn't buy it, it's got to go. I don't need it. Of course, y'all know about the combine. It's been a little cold, and so we haven't got it cleaned up yet. But we'll get it cleaned up this week coming up. Probably next weekend. Get it cleaned up. 7820. You know, she's not going anywhere. Got to clean it up a little bit too, and got to get it serviced. So we may get it serviced next weekend. I got all new filters, all hydraulic, all that good stuff. Got all, so it's due for a service and get it serviced and get it cleaned up and whatnot. My grain drill, my Great Plains, it's a 1510. Got to get it cleaned up. Got some coulter work to do. Some bearings went out there on the end. It did real good. Planting cover crops and most of the wheat, and then the last couple of days the bearings just kept going out. So since the land was disced, I didn't actually have to repair them right then. There was no sense of urgency, but we'll get that done here soon, because I may use this to plant some soybeans behind wheat. So yeah, it may not be here much longer because I'm tired of changing these bearings and these coulters. So what I want is either John Deere 1560 or 1590 20 foot, because it'll pull 20 feet just fine. It pulls this drill like it's not even back there, so it'll pull that just fine. This is an old Amco disc that I bought a few years ago. It too is going to be for sale here real soon. I got to put some tires back on it. I robbed them last fall, but it cuts good. Probably need some blades here in a little while, but yeah, it's gonna be for sale here soon. We'll get some tires back on it. It'll be for sale. Close to module builder. Yeah, so I was using it to pack cotton. I bought it last year at an auction for like $600, I think it was. So it's a good buy. This is my old sprayer. I bought this, gosh, probably 15 years ago. I haven't used it since I bought the high boy, and so it too will soon be for sale. I need to pull it out the weeds at some point and get it cleaned up, but it'll be for sale soon too. This is a subsoiler I bought last fall. It's gonna go in front of the planter, and so y'all see a video of that. We're gonna do that next weekend. But we run these out here in the south because we have, in the coastal plains, we have naturally forming hard pans, and so most farmers around here subsoil right in front of the planter to put that hard pan up every year. This is my 630 disc. It's 21 feet. Bought it fall of 21. Yeah. This trailer actually belongs to a friend of mine, but I'm gonna buy it off of him. He doesn't farm anymore. He doesn't have a use for it, so I'm gonna buy that and probably put some newer tires on it. Holds like 400 bushels. But it comes in handy sometimes. Here's my sprayer, my 6700. I got this 2021. Yeah, so it's a whole lot better than using that sprayer. Looking at adding a guidance system to it here this spring. Just waiting on the final quotes, but we're gonna add guidance to the sprayer and both tractors, and probably eventually to the combine as well, but just those three things right now. 9500, I've had this now for probably close to 10 years. This was my third combine. Before this I had a 6620, and before it I had a 4400. So come a long way, but it's gonna be leaving here soon. I've already got some folks about buying it, so I just gotta, hopefully this afternoon when I come back from church, I'm gonna put the battery charge on it, get the batteries charged up. I'm gonna get this corn header cleaned up, because the corn header is for sale as well, because the new planter is 6-row wide, 36-inch rows. This is a 693. It's on 30-inch rows, so I have no use for it. So once I get it cleaned up, it too will be for sale. So if you need one, I know somebody that's looking for one, give me a holler. We can talk about it. This is my old planter. I've run this one now for about 5 years. My 7200 30-inch rows. The same guy that's supposed to be buying the old subsoil over there, he's gonna be buying this one as well. We got a few things to do to it, and I may try to get my guy up here tomorrow with this torch, because I need that torch, that liquid, that hot wrench to come out here and loosen some stuff up, so I can replace a couple parts and yeah, get it ready to go. This is a bush hog. Done this 709, 7 foot. This is my old grain header, 218. It's leaving here. It's probably just going to end up at the scrapyard. I mean, it's not going to bring much at an auction. When I was using it last year to cut wheat, something in the reel motor, that turns the reel, locked up, and I knew I wasn't going to run it anymore, so I didn't fix it, and it's just got to leave here. So I don't keep stuff around that I'm not using. It's taking up space, so it needs to go. This is just my little lawnmower trailer. I use to haul small stuff and my lawnmower around on. So what else we got? Oh, cotton pickers over here. All right, so this is one of my nurse tanks. I actually have 2 of them, but the other one is at a guy's house. He's supposed to be doing some welding on it for me. Stainless steel, and it started leaking under the bottom last year, so I quit using it, which I was about done planting anyway, so that worked out. But fertilizer's too expensive to have it leaking on the ground, so I gotta check on that either today or tomorrow, see if he got that taken care of. But here's the cotton picker. know y'all saw this in a few videos. Got it last fall. Started cleaning it up yesterday. We got a little ways to go. So once we get all the big stuff out the way, we'll get the pressure washer and finish cleaning it up and park it till later this summer when we start working on it, getting it ready for this fall. Got a few minor repairs that need to be made. Nothing major. It's nothing major that I'm aware of, but yeah, we'll get it fixed up and cleaned up, ready for this fall. Won't have as much cotton to pick this fall as I did this year. Cotton prices have fallen off pretty good from where they were a year ago. We are going to spread the rolls back out. They're on 30-inch rolls right now. I'll never do that again. That was a pain in the behind, but it'll be on 36-inch centers to match the planter. But yeah, that was aggravating because I got it late and the stalks were brittle, so they would clog up the chutes, and having to roll those rows apart every time a row got stopped up was a pain in the ass. Never again. But we'll be able to pick the cotton this year in a more timely manner since we already had the cotton picker. So the stalks won't be brittle, the rows will be spaced further apart, and so should be a smoother process this fall. Probably gonna plant about 100 acres of cotton. That's what I'm thinking right now, because I can make more time with the combine and corn and soybeans. And truth be told, corn is my favorite crop to harvest. I just like corn. All right, y'all. A couple more things. 3020. It's 1960 something model, I think, late 60s. And this is a 4020. Y'all have seen it on the grain auger. These were the last two tractors that my great granddaddy bought. Yeah, 3020. I used to sit on these when I was a kid and just imagine myself going through the field, farming with them. So, third generation own these. Got a little fertilizer spreader right here that I bought a couple years ago to do something with, and it just sits here. This is my grain wagon / seed tender that I got last fall. It made life so much easier. If I'd had to handle all those cover crop seed and that wheat seed in bags, whew, I don't ever plan to do that again. That's an exhausting process. And then this grain wagon over there that we use, I got to do one thing to it before I put it up. And then of course is the hot bottom in the truck. I got to crank it up. It hasn't been run since December, so I may crank it up later on today or tomorrow and just let it run for a little bit. Got to take it and put some fuel in it. Gonna be hauling corn with it. Probably next Monday. I'll probably wait till next week to load it, because I gotta go back here next to the woods and it's a little wet, but it's supposed to be some good weather this weekend to dry it up. So we get it loaded out. Got a few thousand bushels to get out of here soon. Here's another grain wagon, and this is another one. I have one more, but it has corn on it that I just saw. I think in the last video I was loading some corn up, and it hadn't gotten bagged up yet. I may go over there later on this evening and bag up some, but the issue with where I bag up corn at is this time of year all the acorns are about gone, and so the squirrels like to go over and tear holes in the bag. And so I try not to bag up corn too far in advance right now. I got a guy that needs 100 bags, but I need him to bring the trailer so I can put it on the trailer so he can haul it off quickly. Because no matter how much corn I've seen him leave on the ground, the squirrels still want to tear open the bags, and that's no good. So, all right, it's time for me to go get ready for church. So when I get back from church, we'll get back to work, getting the tanks on the tractor, and I'll shoot some more video then. So stay tuned. All right, so we about to get started with the saddle tanks. Surrounded by all this blue. But but real tractors are green, not red, not yellow, not blue. Real tractors are green. All right, so we didn't get finished putting the sour tanks on, but as you can see, we did get the frames for them on both sides. That was a job again. We had to clean and re-clean the holes that the bolts go in. A lot of dirt and rust, but we got it in. Got to get one more bolt for down there, but that's it for today. So it's we'll shoot hopefully the final part of this video tomorrow, showing us putting the tanks on. All right, so that's it for today. See you tomorrow. All right, guys, they on there. Both tanks. Whew, this is the culmination of 3 days of work. So now we gotta get everything plumbed up, but and clean this front tank up, get the mildew off. But yeah, she's looking good. Almost time to plant.